What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in this video, I wanted to go over something that I went over before, but have an update to it. I did get a lot of comments on that video telling me that, this card weighs so much, this card weighs so much. So I decided to include all of them. And the reason why I didn't include all of them the last time was because the other cards that I was talking about were really attainable. Some of the cards that a lot of people commented, like the black card, isn't really attainable to most. It's invite only, and you have to be at a certain wealth point. You also have to be able to pay a large annual fee, which I didn't expect from anyone. I just wanted to talk about the heaviest cards that were out there and that are attainable. Now I'm just going to talk about the heaviest cards, and there are a couple of additions. So yeah, let's get right into it. Before I start, I do want to mention that I am doing a giveaway every single week. I give away 2 Amazon gift cards at the end of the week. So make sure you put your name in the hat. All you have to do is comment on this video and every video for this week, like every video for this week, and also be subscribed to my YouTube channel to put your name in the hat. The more likes that you put on videos, the more tickets that you get in the hat. If you want to check out my giveaway video, I'll make sure I put that up in the cards. But let's get right into it. So why do I want to talk about the heaviest cards? When I think about the heaviest cards for me, I always think of a luxury card, something that just feels great in your hand, something that's durable, something that when you give to somebody, they just go, wow, this is an amazing card, which I've had multiple times with my gold card. So I'm one of those people that really likes to talk about looks. And the whole reason is just because I like to use a card that I know looks good and doesn't look like a piece of trash, that you're swiping a piece of trash or a piece of plastic. It just, I don't know, those type of cards just don't appeal to me. I'm not going to use something that's pink, even though the rose gold card, they said it looks a little bit pink. It doesn't really look pink to me. It looks more bronze, but jumping to different subjects here. I wouldn't use something that was just flimsy, that was just an old card that wouldn't work. It's just like using a card that doesn't work at a restaurant, and then they come back to you and say, oh, this doesn't work. What's happening? Do you not have money, or does the card not work itself? So I want something that's durable, that's not really going to break down. But that's enough of explaining why I like heavy cards. I'm sure you have your reasons why you like heavy cards and why you searched this video or found this video or clicked on this video. So let's get into it. So the first card that's on this list is the normal plastic card. That weighs about 5 grams. So all of the cards that are in your wallet weigh 5 grams, and that's it. And I expected less than that, to tell you the truth. I guess I just don't know how heavy 5 grams is now. But 5 grams, let's jump into the next one. So number 19, actually we're going 19 cards, technically 20, is the Wells Fargo Propel card at 10 grams. From the website that I looked at, they had a scale and they measured everything and showed exactly what the weight of each card is. So I know there may be an update from a couple of these cards. I think some come in a little bit lower than where they were last time. But this looks like it's a more accurate site. So I'm going to take their word for it. But Wells Fargo Propel card, this is a card that I have, 10 grams. So number 18 is the Citi Prestige card. I heard that, they got rid of a lot of their benefits, but I'm not going to get into that. So 12 grams, that's what the Citi Prestige card is. The next is the Chase UA Club. This is 12 grams as well. It's basically tied for 18th and 17th. If you look at it like how golf does its rankings, tied for 17th. So 18 and 17 are both 17. I don't need to explain it again. So the next portion, everything is tied for 12. So that's how you know that everything is the same weight in this area. And a lot of people like this weight, I guess. So number 12, you will have the Chase Amazon Prime card. You will have the Chase IHG Premier card. You also have the Chase Marriott Premier Plus, Chase Sapphire Preferred, Chase Reserve card. So it doesn't look like Chase is giving you anything different when it comes to weight wise. So that's kind of sad, especially when you get up into the reserve card level. I would think that would be somewhere around 18 grams, kind of like how you have the weight structure when it comes to Amex, but we'll get into that in a little bit. So Chase just looks like they want to stick around 13 grams. Maybe it's easier for them to produce that many cards at the same weight. So number 10, there's a tie here as well. It's a card that a lot of people ask me to put in this list, and it's the AmEx Centurion card, and then also the CNB Crystal card. Both of them are 14 grams. So there you go. If you were looking for that Centurion card, then there you go. You have it. The black card, 14 grams. Next, at number 7, you have a three-way tie. You have the AmEx Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card. You have the AmEx Gold card, and then the Apple card. That's a new card that's added to this list, that's added to any list really, because it just came out this month, released to the public. A lot of people got their invites, and I got an invite, but I don't have Apple products, so I couldn't really get the card and unbox it, so whatever. But you have the Bonvoy Brilliant card, you have the Gold card, which I have. I know I get a lot of comments from that. A lot of people say, hey, you know, I love this card, where can I get this card? And then I tell them what the annual fee is, and then they just completely check out. And then the Apple card, brand new card, just came out to the public, made of titanium. If you want to check out my Apple card video, I have Apple card video on there. I actually have 2. So the next one is number 5. It's a two-way tie here. You have US Bank Altitude Reserve, and then you have the Capital One Venture card. Both of these cards are really good cards at 16 grams. So I wouldn't expect that out of the Venture card. I don't expect that out of any Capital One card, because I'm not a Capital One fan anymore, just because of like the hack, and also you know, what their culture is like, you know, what their customer base is, what their target marketing is. It's just a whole mess. But I don't know. I'm not really a fan of Capital One. Maybe if they offer a more premium card, then possibly. I just don't see the Venture card as anything premium. So number 4 stands all by itself, is the HSBC Premier World Elite card. That's at 17 grams. So that comes in at number 4, and all the rest of them are standing by itself. They're standalone cards. So we're going to get into some really heavy cards here. The next one that you have, number 3, is the AmEx Platinum card. This is at 18 grams. This is a card that I want, but I just can't justify getting right now because I don't travel as much, but I will get soon. So 18 grams, if you have it, that's how much it weighs. Number 2 is the MasterCard Gold card. This is a card that I reviewed before on one of my worst cards lists, just because it costs so much, doesn't give you anything. It's not really worth it besides the weight. It's not really worth it besides the fact that they have their luxury aspect to it. I don't know. I don't like it. But 22 grams, it weighs that much. And then number 1 is the JP Morgan Reserve card, and that's 27 grams. So that's a really heavy card, and this was on the top of my list before, and it's on the top of my list today. And another card that a lot of people mentioned that has been discontinued, and this is a reason why it wasn't on my list for the last time, is the Ritz-Carlton, the Chase Ritz-Carlton, which is 28 grams. So that would be on the top of the list if it was still here, but it's discontinued. So the people that do have it still, then I understand why you would say, hey, what about this card? But it's discontinued, so I shouldn't be putting that on the list. But I did put that on the discontinued portion of my list, I guess. So those are the heaviest cards. If you were wondering what the heaviest cards were, this is a fully updated list with 20 cards. Obviously, you couldn't really keep count because you have all of these cards in the same range, especially all of the Chase cards at 13 grams. I mean, that's a heavy card, but there's no reason why they would keep it all at the same, especially when you start getting up into certain tiers. When you start getting into the reserve card area, you're like, all right, where's the extra weight? If you care about it. I do, just to separate the cards. Obviously, you have the perks, but you can separate the cards in a different way. So hopefully you like this video. If you do, make sure you hit the like button. That helps me out a lot. Also, hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And as always, remember that I'm doing a giveaway every single week. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you comment on this video and every other video for this week. Also, like every video for this week in order to put your name in the hat for that giveaway. I don't want anybody to miss out on any opportunity, especially any of my subscribers that are subscribed to me now. Anybody that's new, I don't want you to miss out on the opportunity. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, comment, do everything you can. But I'm going to have to get out of here. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.